Well, sweet potato growers, like many Louisiana farmers, are still reeling from Hurricane Gustav. The storm brought more than 16 inches of rain to the sweet potato growing areas of northeast Louisiana, where large portions of that crop were completely destroyed. Last week in Baton Rouge, sweet potato growers and crop experts gathered to assess not only the damage caused to Louisiana's sweet potato crop, but to the health and future of the entire industry.
As the saying goes, tragedy plus time equals humor. Sweet potato growers were smiling last week, but there was little to smile about last growing season as Hurricane Gustav flooded fields, exposing sweet potatoes that later rotted in the field.
You can tell right here where we've deveined.
At last week's U.S. Sweet Potato Council annual meeting in Baton Rouge, nearly 200 growers got a snapshot of the state of the industry. From the financial fallout in states hard hit by natural disasters to what lies ahead for growers with a new Congress, a new president, and a new farm bill.
90% of the crop was affected by the storm, but on the other hand, 50% of the crop was lost. So it was a tremendous impact on our marketing ability to be able to supply the needs of product to the market.
Despite a promise of some direct assistance from Congress, many growers impacted by weather disasters last year can only count on low-interest loans from the government, something they say can only complicate their current financial problems.
A lot of the growers up to last year were already in a financial strain. Some of them had already had emergency loans that were out there, and that's going to put them in the position where they're throwing more debt on their operations.
Our growers here in the state of Louisiana are a very resilient group. So they kind of pull themselves up by their bootstraps and they're moving on, but we certainly need some help.
As a perishable crop, sweet potatoes harvested in the fall might not be marketed until the spring. And it's this perishable issue that has everyone working to see that potatoes harvested in October and canned in February meet strict consumer guidelines for quality and safety. A refined federal crop insurance program for sweet potatoes, officials say, will go a long way to ensure consumer confidence while maintaining reliable production.
While the new sweet potato crop insurance program is in place at the federal level, the U.S. Sweet Potato Council says more refinements need to be made in order for it to provide the best protection for all sweet potato growers.